Hi, welcome to the channel. I'm Charlotta and this is the School of Pattern Cutting. In this video, I'm going to show you what fabrics work best with this beautiful vintage topper coat. Don't forget to subscribe below and hit the little bell so you never miss a thing. So today I'm wearing this beautiful vintage topper coat trowel because I've made the draft of the pattern and I've made my first trowel to see how it fits, and I really like it, it's nice. And it worked great as a sort of either vintage inspired coat or contemporary coat. So I've selected lots of fabrics I think would work really well, and I'm going to show you why and also how you have to treat different fabrics. So let's start with a really easy to wear option for autumn winter, which is like a boiled wool, or it's called melton, or it's a felted wool. And I'm calling this easy because you cut it out, you can wear it for most occasions, and I hope it comes on camera, but it's got really thick weave, and because it's felted, which means all the fibers have been sort of rubbed together, you don't need to line it. So I would literally just use it single layer, and then I would do lots of flat seams and top stitch them. So if you're looking at the coat, you would then get really nice top stitching along with design lines, along with cuffs, and then on the inside it wouldn't look as messy as this, but it wouldn't have any lining, it just have seams. And again, you can flat stitch them or you could bind them, but it'd be a really simple coat to put together, so it'd be like a cardigan. Talking about cardigan-like coats, another option would be to do it in a jersey. You don't have to use a bonkers print like that, but I just thought I'd show you. This is they use it like for vintage bathrobe, so it's knitted, but it's quite thick, and you could just imagine quickly stitching it all together out of that fabric. It's got lovely textures, it's very 60s, but you would just overlook the seams. It would take you an hour just to all the seams, but then it'd be a fantastic sort of slightly more glamorous sort of cardigan, everyday coat, something to throw on before you go out. So that'd be a really nice option. I also like the idea of maybe making it more workwear inspired, but sort of styling it down. So if you use like a denim, for example, that'd be really nice, or a corduroy again, so it becomes you could either line it, or again you treat it like a jeans jacket or an unlined corduroy jacket. And what'd be really nice, I think, because you can see it's got really lovely design lines and like a belted pocket. And if you want to know how to make it, I put a link in the description below, because it's for my vintage pattern cutting masterclass on the website, and I've got a step-by-step guide how to make it, as well as 4 other beautiful vintage garments. And with the design line on it, I designed to draw attention to, you could pipe it. So I'm going to get some piping. Yes, so look, I've got some yellow piping here, for example, and can you imagine if you had the piped seam going down here? So it'd be like a sort of sporty highlight. You could either do a tonal, so the same color, or as a tiny contrast. And then the piping would go all the way down here and then go round underneath the belt pocket, and then you could put it in your cuff as well. And it would be a fantastic sort of bit sporty detail, but also would lift up whatever coat you're making. So these are my sort of casual options. And then I would also love it to see in quite a formal option. So you could make it out of this is a silver and blue green silk. So it's quite thin. So if you want to make it out of a fabric, maybe to match a formal dress, which would be beautiful if you had like this coat and then just like a really simple dress, and then you have the same fabric. What I would actually do, I would mount it on some cotton, or you can get like sort of special tailor's linen, and then you get like a real Balenciaga. So Balenciaga, they're quite a lot, they use quite thin silk but he mounts it, so you got this beautiful sculpture jacket. So it'd be an amazing evening coat. And again, you could put in some tiny piping detail and stuff to make it even more special. And the last two options I have, I think also look great in just like some wool, so it's quite classic. So either like a really textured wool or a normal boucle. But this, if you use a normal wool, which is quite soft, again, you really need to fuse all your bits. And I would then line it in a nice cupron or silk lining to match. And again, you can have fun with the colors and maybe have a line of binding here to contrast it all putting together. So I hope you enjoyed this guide to how to use fabrics for your topper coat. And whatever you do, enjoy your drafting.